Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Flip Market. I have a Sunday upload for you guys. We're probably going to have two today, definitely one this afternoon. A lot of you guys have been asking me about a Player of the Month video. I'm going to try to get that out this afternoon for you guys. But this morning we got some serious business talk with the market. Today's morning upload is going to be a market watch. Really quickly, if you guys want to go check them out on the channel, yesterday I uploaded a Team of the Year price projections video. So what I expect Team of the Year player prices to be. And then I uploaded another video with a little bit more in-depth talk about some of the past informs and things like that for you guys. Also been pumping out content for the second channel if you guys want to check that out. You guys almost smashed over 10,000 subscribers over there. And I've been really liking doing those videos. We've been looking at SBCs that came out last year, just kind of stuff like that. A little bit different. Can't really fit all of it on the main channel. But today's topic of the video, it's going to be icons. So for me, the icon market is the most stable one, but it's also the cheapest right now. So the ones that I'm worried about is a lot of the past informs. I am a little worried about picking them up because I feel like there is a possibility that we may get an SBC for them. If you guys don't remember in the past, what I was doing when I was on the when I was doing video for the second channel, what we looked into was this SBC that's come out twice in the last 2 years, so 17 and 18. And what the SBC is it's like a tradable Team of the Week 84 plus. I'm just a little worried about it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we'll just get a Team of the Week SBC for the current week. Sometimes EA goes all out and they release one for every Team of the Week, and that's going to hurt us if we buy past stuff. So I do still think you can buy past Team of the Week informs. I'm just here to tell you guys that, look, nobody ever knows when it's too low. Nobody ever knows when the market's up buy, right? But we can use certain things from last year, the year before, indicators, and just experience to know when it's around that time. And with icons, I'm telling you guys right now, if you want an icon for your team, if you're interested, it's probably at your target price. I told you guys about a week ago to set target prices during Team of the Year and adjust them as you see the market falling. So if you see the market going down and at a crazy rate, then adjust your target price. But what I'm here to tell you guys today is that for me, the icon market is too low. I think that this is something safe heading into Team of the Year, and I understand why the icon market is low, because people with these kind of teams are panic selling them right now because they're watching their player prices drop. I've been in a bunch of streams and videos and watching people tell their audiences to sell because Team of the Year is coming. I've seen famous FIFA traders, investors, everybody saying the same thing to go and sell their icons, to tell their... I've been watching people list up Pele's, a million undercuts. So things like that is what I've seen, and that indicator is telling me that it's too low, because if everyone is selling, you guys should be buying. That's how I feel. So look, you have to be realistic, right? Team of the Year pack weight is 0.000001, okay? You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than packing a Team of the Year. So that's not going to happen. They're going to be ultra rare. Everyone has sold their clubs to go buy Team of the Years. You have to understand something like this, okay? This is a prime example of what I want to show you. This was just on the market for 2 minutes. 90 best at 1.1 million. This card 2 weeks ago was 1.5 million. So this card is 400K down in a market that has constant inflation. And people are selling this card specifically in order to pick up, in my opinion, a Team of the Year Mbappe. That's what people are selling this card for. They're saying, okay, best is going. I'm going to get Team of the Year Mbappe. I want to get the coins. You have to be realistic. Mbappe is probably going to be 4 times the price of this, at least 3 times. So this is the theory that with these icons, nobody's going to be able to afford the new one. So they're all going to go buy it back. And what you will see at some point, I believe, next week, whether it's Tuesday or Monday, or whether it's next Friday or Thursday after awards, in my opinion, you're going to see a lot of people waiting and waiting and waiting for these Team of the Years to drop, and the demand stays the same. The rarity stays the same because the pack weight sucks, and they're just going to, this kind of market is going to rebound back up. So when I see this on the market, and this was there for a minute, I'm telling you guys, if you want to go for it, because this card for me was selling at 1.8 2 weekends ago. So this is a Ronaldinho, and people would be most likely selling this card to go get themselves a Team of the Year Messi, which will be 5.5 million, 5 million in my opinion. So the Messi will be 5 times the price of this. It's just the same thing over and over again. We have a Gerrard who I'm not that interested in, you know, in this crash around or this time, who expired at 1.299 last hour. But you got to understand, this brother was 1.7 about a week ago. So all these cards, I mean, these are some I had added to my watch list overnight that just didn't sell. We got Ballack at 1.6. Desai, you know, people selling center backs. I've seen a crash with Rio not so much, but Maldini, Desai, Blanc, all of them are down 300 to 400K. And people are selling those because they think they're going to go to Van Dijk, a Ramos, or a Varane, when they don't realize that, for me, this is my opinion at least, those cards are going to be 2 to 3 million coins. That's, for me, how I feel. Now, if you go onto the market, actually, stuff right now is extremely low. I'll tell you really quickly, because I did flip a card overnight. I did do a little bit of a trade. I bought a Seedorf last night at 125. I don't know how I got it at that price. I flipped it just to get some more coins. You guys know, for me as well, I'm riding it out with this Messi. I want to hold this Messi to show you guys over on YouTube or the guys who watch me on Twitch. I want you guys to see this flip in action. Excuse me, in action. I want you guys to see this flip in action. And what I want to show you is that I want you to see Messi's new Team of the Year price. I want you to see everybody go buy back this one with the new coins that they're getting from opening packs with points. And I want you to see a card like this explode. I want to be able to get on this week, right? And this is what I want to sell the card for, right? At minimum. If this goes to 2.5, I want to sit here and do this with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want. I want to hold one of these through this crash and get a really big flip. That's what I'm trying to do. So what I will be doing today is looking a lot with the icons. And something that I would say, if you guys are looking at icons, and I'm talking to my high budget guys right now. We'll talk a little bit in this video about some of the lower budget stuff, but I'm talking to my high budget guys. If you have an icon in your team, I will show you that right now. If you have an icon in your team, at this point, it's not worth selling. You've missed a complete boat. If you wanted to undercut and try to get some money on stuff, it's just not worth selling. I have a Cannavaro, which I purchased at 1014. Last weekend, he got up to 1.2. Where is he at right now? So he's at 1015. It looks now he's under a mil. So that's not. I'm not going to sell that because there's no way that's going to be half the price of any Team of the Year center back. And Blanc is about a mil right now. So Blanc's down 100K. I wouldn't sell it, man. I'm just not interested, right? So I would hold on at this point to any of those. I think you're better off holding on than really selling for a loss. I don't think it's going to be worth it. If I were you guys and I wanted an icon, I would either make a concept squad and be constantly checking the price of your icons. I would also be making sure you're making an effort. It's a lot easier on mobile to get to the 59th minute. I have been on there all morning, and you have seen some of those deals that I add to my watch list. Usually, I'm on the 59th minute buying. Right now, I mean, look, that Dino I showed you guys, that best, I should have bought, right? But right now, I'm just observing. I'm kind of getting information for you guys. I'm looking at it. It's almost like getting intel. I'm getting intel on these icons. I'm trying to see these trends of where they're going. What you will be able to do is if you are a trader, watching my video that trades a lot with these icons, there are a lot of windows where you can just get this for a deal and flip it right now. Because what's happening is a lot of people, there are traders and investors or people looking to buy teams in this market. So people are constantly looking at players to buy. And so some people are really waiting to buy these players and they're getting them. So they don't even see sometimes that 50K undercut that you saw. So they bought the cheapest because that's a fine buy because in a week it should be more. And that's what's going on. So then the card rises because people start buying it at that specific moment, if you guys get what I'm saying. So there are some things I wanted to talk about with the icons because I know a lot of... Wow, that's low, man. 6.2 for... Wow. That's low. If that goes into the 5 millions, I'm taking a look. So some things I wanted to talk about via the icons, just so you guys have some information on how I feel about some specific icons. So this Team of the Year, it's looking like we're going to get 3 center backs, a left back, 3 central mids, and it looks like 2 central players up top with Ronaldo and Messi, and right wing Mbappe. So initially, what do I see that's a problem? Well, I see no left wings. And you're in luck because the left wing icons are actually really good. And the funny part about the left wing icons is they're down so much. Nedved is getting... Like, for me, Nedved, Henry, I think Ronaldinho is going to fly. I think that this card being down at 3.7, this was 4.4 before this crash. I think it's going right back up, in my opinion. So these kind of cards are cards that I would really look at because for me, all around the market, Nedved, Ronaldinho, Henry, and Rivaldo and Stoichkov are all down a ton. Like, actually, they are down more than most position players I've seen via icons. Now, it's just interesting. You know, the icon market really tells you because the strikers are getting sold a ton because people want to go for the attackers. People are not going to be able to afford the attackers. It's really crazy. The icon market really shows you where the state of the market is at, and that's why I always look at icons to help you guys understand where the market is at. So when everybody is selling their icons, they're all trying to sell to go buy the Team of the Years, and they're just not going to be able to afford them. I also like the right wings. If you guys like any right wings, like Figo and Best are down a lot. I don't like them gameplay-wise. I don't think they're good. But rebound-wise, I like them because really, man, Mbappe's going to be so expensive. For me, Mbappe's going to be ridiculously expensive. So for me, guys, icons are a really safe bet to rebound with the coin injection and things like that. Now, there is a chance we get these Team of the Year nominee SBCs or they throw them in packs. But I can't imagine that EA is going to throw in, like, you know, a bunch of Team of the Years. They're going to keep the Team of the Years exclusive. They may drop these nominees as a +1. or something like that, or give them a different colored card. But for me, realistically, they're not going to be anything that special. Like, they shouldn't be crazy. If at most, the cards that they will do with the nominees will be like Champions League cards. That's for me at the most that EA is going to go do. I really think that's even stretching it. I don't think EA is going to go that hard with it. So if you're worried about that, you have the right to be worried. But I wouldn't be like extremely worried. Like you have the right to be upset and scared and anxious for that. But I would say you shouldn't be ultra. For me, really, dude, you shouldn't be really ultra worried. Now, we'll talk about the past informs really quickly because I am doing a general market watch video today. It's not just on icons, but I wanted to talk about icons because they're very important to me right now. I think a lot of the past Team of the Week market is way too low. We got to be realistic here. We have to check out one right now. I may buy one right on this video for you guys, with you guys, because it's just so low. I'm going to take a look at that in a minute. I'm doing this 59th minute scroll because you guys know there's nothing like getting a cheeky little deal on the video. I love doing that. You guys can see here too, man. The amount of icons getting listed shows you the state of the market. With people listing this many icons every minute, it shows you the genuine panic that there is on the market. So nothing really that crazy this scroll around. All right, so something I want to show you guys really quickly is just a few cards that I was looking into. Aubameyang Inform. I don't know if this is still on the market. I saw 440 on Footbin. Is that actually the price? Oh, my Lord. 440? Yo, man. That is so low, man. All right, so this card was 550 last week at Rewards. This is such a meta striker. Like, there's no way this doesn't rebound if we don't get an SBC with Team of the Weeks. This has to rebound because the new attackers guys are all going to be 4 million plus. All of them, dude. That's so low to me, dude. And like Jesus and all that. And a lot of them are dropping right now specifically because Rashford is dropping. Rashford's in this Team of the Week and Rashford's going really low. I've also been looking at Team of the Group Stage cards. These are very, very, very low. Some of them I'm really interested in. I think De Gea, be careful. I know a lot of you guys are asking me about Virgil van Dijk. Please be careful with that card because I think when he gets announced the Team of the Year, he's going to go really low. Because I think people are going to go on there kind of expecting like they can afford him, and they're not going to be able to. So just be careful with Virgil van Dijk because I do think that that's going to have a lot more panic when it actually drops. Cards like Griezmann I absolutely love. Griezmann is a huge pick of mine. I really like Griezmann. I think that's a great pickup. I've been looking at this Neymar all day. Can't find Neymar. Neymar doesn't drop. So cards like Team of the Group Stages, you guys know if you guys trade with them, very rare. So when they do drop, you're going to want to get them. They're all pretty low right now. It seems like they're almost all at a low point. So just look for big undercuts if you're looking for the group stage cards. And yeah, that's probably where we're at today, guys. I love icons. Very, very, very into icons right now. I'm telling you guys from genuinely how I feel. Icons right now are my favorites. I also really like lives. I think the two most stable things that you guys can put your coins into right now would be the live cards that are down and icons. I think that those two, you cannot go wrong. For me at least, guys, that's how I feel. Those two, they're so stable, you know, and like the rebound on those is just so big. So for me, those two, you just can't go wrong. A lot of people scared to buy in this market. So if you don't love a deal, wait, right? If you're not crazy about a deal on the market, wait a little bit. Don't go crazy buying a card you're not crazy about. If you genuinely think something can go lower, wait, because there's a good chance for 5 minutes, nobody's going to buy the card you want because everybody's so scared. It's a scared market. Everybody's panicked right now. And so people are looking for direction and people to tell them what price to buy at. And nobody's going to tell you that. Nobody's going to tell you the right price to buy at, guys. So you have to figure it out on your own. And you have to obtain a certain comfort level with certain cards to know, hey, I want to get this card at this price, or hey, I want to get this card at that price, right? That's up to you guys at the end of the day to figure out. We're going to have a lot of uploads on this channel for you guys in this week. It's going to be a crazy week with the stream, so make sure you guys are in there. Link's going to be in the description below. Trying to be streaming a lot this week. I'm on the weekend league grind right now. We're 18-2. I started 0-2 if you guys were wondering. I know a lot of you guys have been asking. So hopefully get another Elite One finish. Don't choke that. And we get some more highlights out for you guys tomorrow. I know you guys really, really liked that video the other day. Thank you guys, man, for the support on the channel recently. It's overwhelming. It really is. It's overwhelming to be receiving this kind of support this late in the year. You know, it's not that late in the year, but for me, you know, we're a good while into FIFA, and you guys are still coming here every single video, man, dropping likes, dropping comments, all that stuff. So really appreciate you guys. See you guys in the video soon. Peace out.